Hey guys, I'm back with another monthly anime item, and today we're going to be looking at the Bringing Arts 2B action figure. Now, I know this isn't really per se a anime item and more of a gaming item, but I think it fits in pretty well here with the anime theme. So, I thought I'd give you a little bit more information on this character since I didn't give very much information on the last character that we went over. Now, I have actually played this game fully, and it's great. So, the character that we're talking about, this action figure, her name is 2B. She's an android, and she comes from the game Nier Automata. Nier Automata.
Have you ever had a
Nier
dream that
Automata.
that you
Nier Automata.
So, I have played through the whole game. Once. Now, the interesting thing with this game is to get out everything that the game has, you have to play through it multiple times. Now, I enjoyed going through it. Do I want to go through it a second time? Not anytime soon. But will I go through a second time? Probably.
Nier Automata is a game where you play as a Yorha android built by humans to fight alien robots who have taken over the Earth. The gameplay consists of a top-down side-scrolling shooter, hack-and-slash beat-em-up action-adventure game, and I love it. Now getting to the articulation of the figure. Ball joint at the head, swivel at the head, ball joint at the shoulder, hinge joint at the shoulder, hinge joint at the elbow, elbow swivels, hinge joint at the wrist, wrist swivel, head looks up that far, and the head looks down that far. Ball joint at the chest, arch, crunch, a pretty good kick, hinge joint at the ankle, ankle swivel, knee bend, knee swivel, boot swivel, and ball joint at the side. Fantastic spread. Nice sculpting at the arm for the feathers, and a nice keyhole in the front. And this figure comes with a lot of accessories. And there's 3 different heads. A neutral face, a yelling face, and a face with no blindfold. And you get a pair of relaxed hands, a pair of grabbing hands, and a pair of open hands. And you get the special right hand for holding her black box. Each Yorha unit is equipped with a black box, an item created by researching the core of a machine life form. Said black boxes were installed after determining that it would be inhumane to install standard AI in androids that were ultimately destined for disposal. Now, 2B wouldn't be complete without some type of a weapon, so that's where this sword comes into play. She also comes with an assortment of 5 different hands. So we're going to use one of the grabbing hands. And to fit in, you just take these 2 pieces apart, the handle of the sword, put it inside the hand, get the sword, get the handle, and just put them back together. And we're just going to take 2B's hand and replace it with the new sword hand. Now all she's missing is the pod, the included stand arm, base. You get your stand arm and you get the base, and it's got a hinge joint there, hinge joint here, and hinge joint there. And once you put that together, you get this little piece here, and you plug it into there, like that. You get this tiny extra piece of plastic, and you plug it into the pod. And she looks great with the pod floating above. And now to display her without her sword in her hand, we'll use this little yellow ring. Now it's nicely displayed behind her. But now if we go to the much bigger sword, we have to get another piece for that. And now she can be displayed with the large sword. And to get her to hold the large sword is the same way to get her to hold the small sword, by taking the handle off. And there she is with the large sword. And to get her to hold her spear, you just simply take off the handle. And there she is with the spear. And she can also keep the spear behind her. And there she is, with the spear behind her. This figure also came with 2 samurai heads, and they are put on 2B's hands. And there she is wearing the samurai heads. And the samurai heads can be displayed behind her too. And now the samurai heads are behind her. in the game there is a self-destruct feature where it'll send out a powerful blast of damaging energy, and you won't fully die, but your health goes all the way down. Now, with this figure, it allows you to do that. Not the blowing up part, but what happens when she does that. And what happens is she loses her skirt. So, to do that, they include this piece. And there she is, after self-destructing. Now if we move over to the assets of the figure.
Nice.
It looks pretty good. Until you pretty much pose her legs in any way. And for a size comparison of this figure, a figure from the last video, from the Sega Workings line. So yeah, overall, I like this figure. Besides the price, I like everything about it.